Thanks for viewing my free products on Teacher Pay Teacher. Hi everybody, this is Kate, and I first want to say thank you so much for purchasing this activity in my store, Pint Size Math PD and Teacher Pay Teacher. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and take a look at it. The link will be below underneath the video. Let's check out my other products and my licensing terms, and we'll get right into what is included. So here we go. We have 10 slides, and so of course we're looking at Google Slides here, and the students are going to be matching their fraction numbers to picture representations. I also created one slide specifically for the option to have students create their own examples where they can insert their own shapes, practice the vocabulary, and then of course write the numeric fraction. It's a good check for understanding. Also, if you wanted to, you could do multiple ones of these. You don't just have to do one, right? You could make the assignment where like they have to make 5 examples or something like that. So it's really versatile, and I tried to make this product as versatile as I could for you. Also, as stated before, there's one auto grade Google Forms check. It has 10 questions in it, and the questions look like what you see below. Of course, you're watching the teacher support video, and there's also a student support video. This is what the student example slide looks like. So this is going to help the students understand what the expectations are for the actual activity. And then this is just a practice slide, so it just has a couple of dominoes that they can move. I also included product suggestions for you. Again, I'm trying to make a very versatile product for you. All right, so I'm going to get into the type of slides that are included here. So the next section, I have slides that you can edit 100%. And I tell you that because some of them can't be edited. So if you see the word edit anywhere in the program on these slides, you can edit. But you'll also see the preview for Pint Size PD. Once you buy the product or look at the product, you can just go ahead and delete that off. So I'm trying to give you as many options as possible. Sometimes teachers like different vocabulary, or you'll think of something specific to your class that you're going to need. So I want to give you those options with nice streamlined formatting where everything matches. Again, you can make your own example to help the kids. You can use these slides over and over for different examples. This, of course, is the paper. I basically just gave you a paper copy so you can write whatever you like on there, notes to the kids if you want to. Now, I want to be specific. The next slides that I have are going to be partially able to edit. What I want to let you know is I wanted you to be able to have the ability to make slides that look similar to what I've done. The reason why they're partially is because that top title will not edit. Okay, so I wanted to make sure everything worked really well and was again streamlined. So like here again, it's not going to be editable in the title. You can edit here down in this blue box, but you can't edit any of the hearts. So I just want to make sure you understand that section. Okay, the following cannot be edited at all, so you can't edit. And that is because these are the slides that were in the instructional video for the students. And you know, I'm going back to this because I always want the students to follow your directions. Sometimes kids are watching videos and it's like they just kind of make up their own idea, and I want to make sure they follow directions. So all my videos will always say follow your teacher. I've got a learning target slide for you. And then I also included the actual video slides that I use to teach the kids the concepts, so you can use them, or if you would like to make your own video like in Screencastify or other software, you can do that. And of course, again, you've got those other slides that you can edit if you want to use different vocabulary. Okay, so you've got 100% freedom to do it the way you want to do it, because I bet your way works for you, and I firmly believe as an educator, it's got to work for you and the students. So let's go ahead and look at one of the fraction mats that I have here. So clearly the students are going to be matching the numbers and the pictures. But what I wanted to show you here is when we move these dominoes over, I've also incorporated some little surprises for the kids. And you can see that on, there's at least 2, I think, on each one. So it's kind of fun to, you know, see what's under these little rewards as you're going. And there's 10 of those. Now, if I'm just making a suggestion, if you want your students to create their own example, I think it's a really good idea to include this slide that I have here as an example before you give them the create your own example slide. So they have something to reference and it's right there. Now I'm going to show you how to use the Google form. If you're already familiar with Google Forms, you may want to just skip this section and just start using the product. For those of you that don't, I'm going to give you a pretty detailed review or just tips how to use this Google form. So this is on slide 46, the link for the Google form. Click on the text and the link will pop up. You will make a copy to your drive. And then you can change the title up here. So anything you wanted to do, I'm going to leave it how it is, but you can change that title. And then you will also want to change the title that is actually in the product. So I have it set up where I have the students put their first and last name, even if you're collecting emails. I just think it's a good idea. And then I have a section for directions specifically. I want to be proactive as a teacher and remind the kids what they're learning. So I actually have questions asking, what are you learning? Do you understand the directions? And most importantly is the following. I'm letting the kids understand which option button to click. This one says make sure to click the option under the picture. So for instance, right here I have, oh look, see this is option 1, it's under the picture 6/9. So I want to make sure. Then I actually have them practice how to click the item that they wanted. Now, this looks different in the teacher slides compared to the student view. So I'm going to go to the student view and show you the same thing. So you can see in the student view, it's the same question. However, the answer set is stacked. So I just want to make sure that the students know which one to pick so they don't come tell me later on, oh my goodness, you know, I just clicked the wrong one, but I knew it. This way, you'll get a higher percentage of kids that know what they're doing. All right, so let's look at how you're going to create your response sheet. So if you click responses at the top, you'll see the spreadsheet icon, which is green. You're going to click on that. You're going to create a new spreadsheet so you can collect all your data. So it is a quick check to see if the kids are understanding what you're doing. And then you can always go back and do reteach if you need to. This is a separate file. The file name matches whatever the name that you gave the Google form. So it's pretty easy to search in your drive, which is really, really nice. So now that we have that form set up, now the next thing I'm going to teach you how to do is to get the link, once you've made your own copy and made all your settings, of how you need to connect this to the Google Slides activity if you want the kids to do it immediately afterwards. So I'm going to go to Send, and at the very top there'll be some icons. You want to click on the link, and that will create the link of this particular form. So I'm going to copy that, and so I have it, and I'm going to go back to the teacher options to go ahead and link this to the last slide. So if you see the last slide, it says click anywhere on this bubble to complete the learning target. So I'm clicking on it, there's nothing happening, and that is because I haven't linked it yet. So I haven't linked it, so I'm going to need to do that. So I'm going to click anywhere on this rectangle, and I actually made the shape go all the way around. So when the kids hit the bubble anywhere, they do it on the side, they're still going to be able to go straight to that form. So I'm going to link that shape with the insert link. Then I will go ahead and paste my link in there. And so now if I want the kids to do that check right at the end, I can go ahead I'm going to click off of it so you don't see any link. They're going to click on the bubble. The link appears at the bottom. It's going to take them straight to the quiz, and they can go ahead and start doing the quiz, which is really, really nice. And then it shows the progress bar and everything they need to do. The last thing I want to show you, if you've never used a Google form before, is the options that you can do, if you want to change this form and what the kids see. So I'm going to come up to this cog right here. See the cog? And you can collect emails. You can decide whether or not the kids do this a multiple number of times. You can have them edit after submission if you want to. I don't usually do that, but you can. There's a lot of options here. I like to show a progress bar so the students understand what's going on. I'm actually going to turn off the shuffle question. I originally had that on there. The reason why is because I want to make sure that the directions for this activity do not go out of order. But let's say you're making your own and all the questions are just normal and you don't mind them being all shuffled, you can actually choose that option. And then since I created this product for you, it's already set as a quiz, and the grade will happen immediately once the kids submit. The kids can see, I have it set up where they can see their missed questions, so it'll just mark it wrong, and they can see their point value, which I made all of these just 1 point, but you can change the points if you want to. And if you want to, you actually could allow the student to see the correct answer, but that's not generally something I like to do unless you just want kids practicing and the kids understand that this is a low risk assignment and that you're mostly just trying to get them to learn. I hope this product helped you, and I hope the students enjoy it. Thanks again for purchasing this product, and I'll see you in the next video.